हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। तो आज हम लोग इलेक्ट्रोस्टैट में फिजिक्स में एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लॉ डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जो कि कूलम्ब्स लॉ है। और कूलम्ब्स लॉ व्हाट इट टेल्स अस अबाउट द फोर्स एक्टिंग बिटवीन टू चार्जेस। सपोज वी हैव अ चार्ज q1 and another charge q2 which are separated at a distance r from each other, then Coulomb's law tells that the force acting between these two charged particles is directly proportional to the product of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of their separation. Coulomb tells the force acting between these two charges is directly proportional to the product of these two charges and inversely proportional to the square of their separation. So when we combine these two equations, we will get this force is directly proportional to Q1 Q2 by R square. And when we remove this proportionality constant, we will get a constant which is known as K, Q1 Q2 by R square. This is the force acting between these two charges. So the force, it may be either attractive or repulsive. It depends upon the nature of charge. If both the charges is of positive nature, then the force will be repulsive. Or we can say if both the charges of negative nature, then the force will be repulsive. And if both the charges are of opposite nature, then the force will be attractive. So the force will be attractive when the charges are of opposite nature, and the force will be repulsive when the charges are of same nature. Now here one constant came, that is K. So we will discuss what is this K and what is its value. So K is a constant of proportionality. K is a constant of proportionality whose value is equal to, whose value is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. This epsilon naught is called permittivity of free space or air or vacuum. Permittivity of free space or vacuum. So this is fixed, and the value for this epsilon naught, it is known as epsilon naught, and epsilon naught is equals to 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton meter square. This is its unit. So when we put this value epsilon naught in this K, we will get the value of K is equals to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. This is the value of K in SI units. In SI units. In CGS units, we can directly use K equals to 1. In CGS unit, we can directly use K equals to 1. So Coulomb's law tells us the force acting between these 2 point charges, and the force is directly proportional to the product of their charges, inversely proportional to the square of their separation. When we combine this, we get force is equals to K Q1 Q2 by R square. K is known as constant of proportionality. The value of K is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is known as permittivity of free space or vacuum, जिसका वैल्यू होता है 8.85 10 to the power minus 12 कूलम्ब स्क्वायर पर न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर. जब इस एप्सिलॉन नॉट के वैल्यू को हम इस एक्सप्रेशन में डालकर सॉल्व करते हैं, we will get the value of this K, that is 9 into 10 to the power 9 न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर कूलम्ब स्क्वायर. तो कूलम्ब्स लॉ के हेल्प से हमने ये फोर्स का सिर्फ मैग्नीट्यूड निकाला. हमें क्या मिला? मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ फोर्स. But as we know that force is a vector quantity, so we have to tell us about the direction of that force acting. That force, this force is acting in which direction. So for that we will study Coulomb's law in vector form. Coulomb's law in vector form. That I will be discussing next class, Coulomb's law in vector form. Thank you.